Hello, and welcome back to another Friday where we are meeting live together for amazing Vibe High Fridays episodes, which are the mini trainings about the manifestation. How do we manifest more consciously and actually choosing something what we want rather than just spiraling through the same experience again and again and again? And if this is the first time you're tuning in, hello, my name is Irina Portnova. I call myself Manifestation Star because I did live through these universal principles and I've experienced amazing manifestations in my life and in my life of my clients. And I am here to teach you, to guide you, and to show you that everything is possible and everything starts from you, from your belief. And I'm also here to remind you that this month is the month where you can join me in our manifestation membership. Beautiful space for everybody who wants to connect with like-minded people, with the people who want more out of life, with the people who are here not to play small, but to experience, to experiment, to live the life to the fullest and create something what really is meaningful for you rather than just sitting and determining what you can possibly have based on your circumstances and conditions. This is a great experience. There are no obligations. You can register if this is not your cup of tea. You can always cancel the subscription the next month. But I just wanted to tell you that starting September 1st, the rates are going to be doubling because I see a lot of people are creating the momentum in that membership. And I activate these people for manifestation success. And I love to do it with the people who are committed, with the people who really want to play fully out, and somebody who is stepping fully into their power. So in this manifestation, we have different tiers. Check out the website and you'll see we either meet twice a month where you will receive the first Monday of the month, the masterclass with me. And the third Monday of the month, it's all about Q&As. Come up with the questions, something that you are feeling you would love to receive some support or resolution, whether this is something related to your life or this is something related to manifestation. What are the tools that you can use, what you can do differently in order to experience different results. And another great manifestation tier is where we are meeting every Monday because it's all about consistency. We have 2 master classes, we have 2 Q&A sessions. And the third level is if you really love what I'm sharing and if you want to connect with me on one-on-one, there is also an option for 30 minutes once a month with me on that tier where we are sitting together and figuring out, okay, what is your goal and what would you love to manifest in your life? And I'm helping you to build the action steps, map out something that you can bring to life in these 30 days. I can't even tell you the value of it. You just have to experience in order to see if this is for you or not. And like I said, if you decide that this is not for you, it's totally cool. You can always unsubscribe, you can always cancel, but once you register, you are joining this beautiful community. You are here with the extensive library of past classes, so you can start learning on your own. And then you have one meeting per month, not one, two meetings per month on the lower tier, where you can ask me any questions. And again, the connection with the community, the connection with the people who are going and achieving something what they want in life, this is priceless because that's exactly how our energy works. All right, this is about my manifestation membership. There is the link. Please click on it, register if you feel that your heart wants something different, and just to explore, right? There is nothing yes or no. There is nothing right or wrong. It's all about what you are allowing yourself to experience. And today I love the topic because it's all about how do we actually stop our fear to let us live the life that we are not actually happy about, right? How do we step into that faith, step into that courage, and allowing ourselves to see more, to live more, to experience more? And let me just share a couple of points. Because a lot of times, as I'm sitting with my potential clients on these consults, a lot of things are showing up as people do not see the cost of what it's costing them just to stay in where they are, whether this is the relationship that is toxic and just draining them, whether this is the job that they are working, whether this is not allowing themselves to fully step into their passion and purpose and start doing something what really sets their heart on fire, whatever it is. A lot of times people want something. Yeah, they want something more. They agree with me. But then when it comes to the point of, okay, how much is it costing me? A lot of people are allowing the fear of the cost prevail what they truly want to have in their life. And I'm here just to flip the script and to say that the cost of staying where you are is much more higher than actually investing in ourselves. Just think about it. What do we allow ourselves, right? Because again, if you have something that you want to bring into this world, if you want to live the life to the fullest, if you want to have that vision driven life, nothing is stopping you but you. And this is just the excuse because it's easier for us to put the responsibility on somebody else. It's easier for us to say, okay, this is not the right time for me, and we are just justifying why we cannot do it today. I am not financially ready to do that, right? But again, the question is when you will be financially ready. Because if there is something that you truly desire in your life, let's face the reality. You can always find the money, right? And there are any ways that people can find the money for something that they truly value. But a lot of times, people are sitting where they are because they are not allowing themselves to invest in themselves, right? And a lot of times it stems from that distrust in themselves. Because again, if you trust that you can do it, and there are a lot of things in your life that is the true proof that you've done something in your life prior, that you've achieved something, even though you were not sure how it's all going to play out, but you still went and you still succeeded, right? So, this is the energy that you want to bring into that conversation and just say to yourself, of course, I can do it. Because a lot of times our monkey mind would just go back to the familiar, and our fear is there just to keep us playing safe, right? But it doesn't mean that this is something that we want to live by to the end of our life. Because a lot of times people are just going through the life with emotions, and then they look back at their life and they have all kind of regrets because they did not step into their power. That's why I'm there. That's why the coach is there, because there should be somebody who is next to you, who can guide you, who can support you. Because if you cannot do it for yourself, which majority of us can't, and again, I'm also under the coaching all the time because that's exactly how I'm growing. And that's exactly how everybody grows, because we do not see our blind spots. We cannot see the picture when we are the ones in the frame. That's the way that the humans were designed. So the more we tune in, the more we believe in the belief of our mentors, the more we allow ourselves to step into the unknown. Because of course, familiar, it's very great to stay with something you're already predictable, something that you know, even when it's painful, right? So for me, the biggest fear overcome was when I was afraid to lose my husband, right? Again, 7 years ago, when I was on the verge of the divorce, it shook my world. I was completely lost. I was completely just going through that dark night of the soul. with all sorts of questions. But once I started to do this work, that's where I tap into my power and strengths. That's what something, once you do this work, that's why this work is so powerful, because we undervalue the price for this work, because once you tap into your power, there is nothing in the world that can scare you or stop you, because you always know that the power inside of you is so much greater than anything outside of you. That's why it's so important to connect with that power, because after you connect with that, there is nothing outside of you. There is no economy that's going to make you fearful. There is no threat of the partner that says, you know what, we can't be together, that would really beat you up. Whatever it is, you always know that with your energy, with your thoughts, with your words, with your action, you can reinvent yourself. And that's exactly what we are doing in the life. We are here not just playing small, we are here to grow and evolve. And through the life lessons, that's exactly what we are accomplished. So looking at me 7 years ago when I was lost and I completely was defeated, to somebody who was there standing a year ago when that divorce popped up again in the conversation, I was so much confident. I was so much stronger. That time I wasn't shaken. I said, yes, let's divorce. And that power, when you are not giving your power away, when nobody can control you, when nobody can just, like pull you in the strings, this is the price that is actually priceless, right? How could you put any dollar amount on that? You cannot. So, again, this is something that I would love you to ponder and think about. If today you were to make a choice, would you step into your own power? Would you start doing something that really sets your soul on fire? Something that gives you life, something that just draws you, something that you, when you wake up, you feel alive. And just ask yourself, what would it be? Maybe it's just making a decision, just even learning about yourself. Because I have a couple of tools. And again, if you join the membership, that would be your best decision, because again, it's all about exploring. It's all about giving yourself permission. And while you are still pondering, this is what I wanted to remind you, that the cost of fear shows up as delayed dreams, as missed opportunities, unlived potential. It could cost you the energy because you feel drained. And it also allows you to stay in this relationship that doesn't fit you anymore, that doesn't serve you anymore. So what are the great tools that you can start exploring? I would invite you to start affirming what you truly want. Affirmation is the positive statement that you speak loud, and it's rewiring your brain pathways. The more you say, the more you believe that it's possible. Something like, I desire to grow a six-figure business doing what I love. Or I desire fulfilling love and financial freedom. Whatever it is, the first thing is to identify what is something that I want to shift, what is something that I want to change in my life. The other great tool is surround yourself with expanders. And that's exactly why you want to be part of this membership. Because when you are in the room with others who are also courageous, this is normal for you. And your dreams become supported. Remember, that energy is contagious. Just borrow that belief until you catch it yourself in that sense of knowing, in that something that you know that you can have it. There is not even question about it. So if you join this membership, you'll experience that connection with the like-minded people. You are not going to be in the fog. You're really going to be clear what exactly that you want to bring into your life. And the more you stay in that clarity, the more you know the action steps, the more you see how things are unfolding for you. Again, just keep asking yourself the questions, because the quality of questions that you are asking is going to determine the quality of the answers that you are going to receive. Join my membership while the prices are still lower, because once you lock in it this month in August, this is going to be your fees as long as you're staying in. Connect with like-minded people. Start living the lives that you truly want, rather than just determining what can I possibly afford based on my bank account or my current partnership or anything outside of us. Tap into that power, because we have amazing power inside of us. And once you connect to that power, you become unstoppable. I am the proof of that. I lived through that, and my clients lived through that. And this is now the time for you. Step into your power and stop the fear dictate what you can or cannot. Be courageous. Once you make the decision, the universe is going to be with you, and the universe is going to support you. If you have any questions, if there is something in this episode, just have some kind of nudge, the spark inside of you, reach out, DM me, ask me anything, what's on your mind, and I'll reply with love. All right, again, join the membership, because it's something that's going to take you from the fear to your vision, and you start experience the life on a completely different level. Till then, love you lots, and see you on the next episode.